and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black, yo, because I'm black and I'm back. Yo, I'm black and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blickety black, 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 y'all, and I'm.
Another episode of Ola Nears.
What's good? What's good?
Man, got my man Ola. How you feeling, baby?
Feeling good. Feeling great,
my man.
How's everything your way?
Man. You know, life is life, baby. Hey, listen, let me share something with y'all before we even start, man. Before we do anything, do us a favor, man. Stop what you're doing. Please. Do what?
Make sure that you like, comment below, subscribe in the corner, and please share this. Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
And listen, it does not take but a second to comment.
Absolutely.
Comment whatever it is, man. Give us some of that love. We're going to comment right back.
Absolutely.
Man.
Them likes are going to feed into that algorithm. So we'll give it lets us give you more what y'all want to hear. So give you more of that Ola.
And not even that, man. Let your thoughts be known.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like we hide behind what's going in this exterior.
Yeah.
Let them thoughts be known, man.
Absolutely.
Nobody gonna judge you. You judging us. We ain't gonna judge you, baby.
For sure.
Hey, listen, man, check it out. We got a topic for you.
Forgotten Kings.
Forgotten Kings gotta be. They put us out, man. We've been, it's been big right now. It's going back and forth, man. We got a few thoughts. I don't really got too much, man. I'm kind of like, how do you feel about stuff like this?
Man isn't feeling the topic. I'm feeling the topic.
I'm not
ready
feeling.
to go in.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking. I'm not feeling the topic, and y'all know I'm gonna be hype about stuff, but I'm not feeling the topic because I got personal, not even personal. I got thoughts about it, but I have expectations about how men should move. Right? I think men should move a certain different way, and I feel like we keep buying into social media to converse with men. And I was always taught, not even taught, but I always believe that men should come to men, holler at them one-on-one, hash it out or talk about it. I have a difficulty, man, where men get on social media and address things with men because I feel like what ends up happening is, you given too many scenarios, right? Mm-hmm. So let's start off. We're going to play the video.
Hey, well, tell them who. All
right, so y'all might.
I know you're not feeling it.
So, all right, so check it out. So we talking about Dee-1. I like Dee-1. I respect Dee-1's. Is a little bit Dee-1. I remember, and I could be incorrectly. And Dee-1, if you hear us, correct it, big dog. You going in on the air, so check me if you need to. My man is a big boy Christian rap artist. Okay, and I respect it. Big believer. Mm-hmm. I respected his brother. I followed his. I followed his path for some years now. Okay. And I remember, I think he tried to get on with Lil Wayne and them, and they showed him no love, right? You know what I mean? Because, or he didn't agree with Lil Wayne and them, but they tried to sign him. Something like that happened. Okay. But Dee-1's been in the game for years. I think he's at his 10th album.
So he's pretty known.
He's well known, especially in the Christian rap artist industry. So, it's different realms. You got the worldly rap, like all the artists, and you got the Christian realm, right? Which is still just as great. Yeah. Like Lecrae is probably the biggest Christian rap artist, right? Yeah, most people, you've heard Lecrae. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's even, if I forgot what the award, he even got like one of the award for the I think Grammys of the rap, when they do the awards. But he's known that he's really big. He's influential, man. Okay. Then we got Rick Ross. Rick Ross is Rick Ross, man. I ain't got nothing against Rick Ross. I think some of the things sometimes, but it's Rick Ross. You know what I mean? Nothing against Rick Ross. I respect what he's done. I respect how he handles business. Yeah. I'm indifferent to certain things, right? Mm-hmm. But whatever, man. Music creates opportunity.
True.
If you got that skill set, you get known. Either you're going to make a lot of money. My man, Master P and them, Snoop, a lot of people made a lot of money. Rick Ross. Yeah. So what's your thoughts, man?
I see your point, and I know exactly where you come from. And to a point, I agree. Growing up, you learn that when you have an issue with the man, you'd speak to that man, right? However, we didn't grow up in the times where social media was popping, right? And although I believe we should still stick to the code, right? Things are different, right? You even got cats that are like in their 40s that are adhering to the ways of like the youngsters, right? Which is commuting solely through social media, right? You got an issue with someone, you go tweet about it, right? Now, I'm not that type, and I know that you're not that type, but I do see that this is a social norm, right? To do something like this. And so I feel like, and we're going to get into it, that Dee-1 took that approach because he felt like this would be the best way to get a response, the best way to gravitate to stir the pot a little bit.
I know when you're trying to spread the story, you're trying to spread, you're trying to spread the gospel, you're trying to preach it because, I get it, right? I think the issue is, though, you should holler at them first.
Okay.
I think the problem is y'all gonna watch the video, then we're gonna dive in. So let's watch the video. Let's see what Dee-1 got to say.
You could do better, brother. I love you too much. I love you too much to not be honest with you. Rick Ross, you could do better, brother. Meek Mill, you could do better, brother. I love you too much not to be honest with you. Are you the face of prison reform? Cause are you the face of prison reform? Or are you sitting here on your new song with Ross talking about getting somebody murked and shot at the red light? Which one is it, bro? Which one is it, bro? Cause I did a shoe giveaway in my city and gave out 1,300 pairs of your shoes because they said reform underneath them. And I love that you partnered with a major shoe company and you out here pushing prison reform. But now I got to sit here like, man, this man glorifying getting people killed as of a week ago. Like, what are you doing, bro? Be honest with you.
There you go.
That's what it is, bro. Yeah. And so if anybody feel bad about being called out, it's like let's talk. Let's talk about it and let's just figure out what we can do better. But at the end of the day, guess what's not changing? The word of God ain't changing.
Okay.
There's death and life in the power of the tongue, Proverbs 18 and 21. That's not changing. And trying with this foolish argument that it's just entertainment. This ain't real. Mm-hmm. How many more people got to die in the hood, man?
All right, so this is my whole thing, right? You as a Christian artist, like Lecrae's up huge, and I get it, and I don't think Lecrae agrees with these rap artists,
okay,
right? And I'm not isolating Lecrae and Dee-1. They all got a different purpose, like we all got a different purpose. Mm-hmm. My problem is why you only call these three brothers out,
okay?
Like why?
Yeah.
Like why you isolate them? That makes it seem personal. So
I agree.
They're gonna respond personal.
That's true,
bro. If you call me out, there's 1,000 rap artists out here.
Yeah,
and I get it. Are you saying that they're the most influential? Is Jim Jones really the most influential rap artist out here?
I questioned that as well. I was like, when I first saw that, I was like, why'd you choose them?
Like,
right?
I could get Rick Ross, maybe. I go for Rick Ross, but Meek Mill because he's with the reform.
Well, with the reform, I think we talked about this earlier that there may have been a personal feeling about Meek Mill having the whole reform and then also rapping about what he's rapping about, right?
Yeah,
but I give him maybe on that one.
But this is my whole thing, right? Check this out. Let's dissect it real quick, right? All right, check it out. You are an influential Christian rap artist, right? Not only just Christian, but in the community.
Yeah.
First of all, you're telling everybody what you do.
Okay.
I think as a person, people know you. You don't gotta tell people what you do. Mm-hmm. Your actions speak louder than words.
True.
Whatever, right?
Yeah.
You could call Rick Ross, you called him out, but the reality is their actions speak louder than words. I don't see Rick Ross creating no bodies. I don't see him out here. Right. Maybe he has. I ain't saying he has. I don't know what he has done, but I don't hear no stories on it. I don't see Meek Mills doing it. Maybe Meek Mills, when he was younger, he was a wild boy.
Yeah.
I mean, who the other brother was? Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jim Jones likes to talk, but is he creating bodies? I get it, man. Like, what are we talking about? So a couple things. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say the only one that I would say maybe would be the most influential would be Meek Mill. I kind of see as like a younger cat in a way. Like his imagery would be like a younger cat. So I can maybe take Meek Mill, right? I agree with you on Rick Ross. I'm like, Rick Ross, to me, he's kind of like foo-foo, right? He's like one of them foo-foo rappers. Like, he says a whole lot, but whatever. Jim Jones, nobody really knows Jim Jones' music today, right? Unless you're from the old school.
But that's the thing. You follow him, but everybody's not on him, right? So check it out. Think about it. Why you didn't call Drake out? So why you ain't call like the heavy hitters, right? Why ain't call Lil Wayne out?
Right.
So my whole thing about this whole concept is, bro.
Could have called him Pusha T.
Yeah, Pusha T, which he had some couple dope albums. Because Pusha T probably the only one that gets a pass for talking about that gangster stuff. Pusha T like 50 still talking about that gangster stuff. And ain't nobody, but they like, yo, Pusha T, this album was hard. Respect to Pusha T. This is what I'm going to say is this, right? I have an issue with Dee-1 on this problem here. And I respect Dee-1's career. I love his music.
True.
Big fan of his. The problem I had Dee-1 is this. You call 3 artists out. Why? That's from emotions. That's feelings, from my opinion. You put it on social media to get your clout. You've been on social media drawing. You don't need to create that revelation. Number 3 is, bro, why you creating beef? Like, what are you doing? Like, how does that even, like, I get you trying to get your point. The truth is the truth.
Yeah.
But the truth is the truth when you would have just talked about the situation. Okay. But you calling people out.
So you think that by him doing this, he's brought unwanted attention.
Man, of course he did, man. D-1, you know you wasn't right for that, big dog. You know you shouldn't have called him out. And like I said, all due respect to you. Yeah. I don't got no issues with it. But bro, that's not how men do things.
Right.
That's not how men do things. Yeah. Nobody goes on social media create because you know why? It's not clear.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, he put out folks' names specifically. Also names that really I don't think that he should have utilized, right? And so right now, you know how social media runs with things. People, they'll take the smallest thing and just run with it, right? So now they're like, oh, so Dee-1 is now beefing with Jim Jones, Meek Mill, Rick Ross. Right?
So your whole influence testimony is kind of like, I mean, maybe people are receiving it. Maybe you got people backing you, right? But check it out. Look what Cameron said. Look what Jim Jones said. Look what Jim Jones said.
I do a lot for the people. Miss me with the rhetoric about what I do in my music. I get money off my music. Don't tell me how to make my dollars. You gotta watch whose names you mentioning out here. Mm-hmm. You heard? Yeah. Because my little cousin might not like how you mention my name. You heard?
Bro, all right, we see what Jim Jones said. Let's see what Rick Ross said.
Meek Mill, you could do better. Jim Jones, you could do better. Rick Ross, you could do better. I gotta see you do better. Wait. Little man, whoever you is, until you feed the kids where you from for 20 years straight. Don't question Rose. Wait. Until you buy 10,000 bikes, 10,000 trikes. Give all the young girls who pregnant Pampers for Christmas for 20 years straight. Don't question boss. You heard me, little man? Get that basket off your head so you could think clear, little man. You going viral for speaking on names, not because of your talent, not because of your gift. Go viral, player, off of your wisdom that you sharing. You speaking on Meek Mill. You just, boy, you know what I mean? Died this summer, they released self-destruction. It's dying right now. It's gonna be don't make it to see in the morning. Get that basket off your head, boy, and come together with real around the world. So when your grandma need a kidney, nigga, since you want to go viral, I'm gonna show you how to go viral, little man. But go viral feeding them kids in your hood. Go viral giving them bikes away. Go viral Christmas time. Now don't be damn. Jim Jones just gave away goddamn 6 figures worth of clothes in his hood, and you who talking? Looking vegan, knowing you eat more goddamn Piggly Wiggly bacon than any other out here. Shut up.
Yeah. All right, you see what they said. Where is the benefit? Like, to me, you should have picked up the phone. You should have hollered at them. Right. I think the problem with y'all got to understand is stop using social media for a platform for your benefit. I feel like Dee-1 using it for a platform. Maybe there's a reason in the long run. Maybe God gave him a reason.
I think he was good intention, though. I do.
You do? I do. What you think the good intention was?
Because the way I do, so I agree with you on the way that he delivered. However, I do believe that he had good intentions behind it. He continuously talked about how much he loves each of the ones that he spoke to, right? He talked about love, respect. He talked about his admiration for their skill and their talent. However, I don't agree with this that you're doing.
All right.
But he did choose the wrong avenue to deliver that message.
So I'm gonna give you an example, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so listen, man. This is to my homies. It's 10 of y'all. You know, I'm gonna let you know, my homies, Ola, Tariq, Stephon, 3 guys out of my 10 homies.
Yeah.
Hey man, I think y'all great guys, but I think what you doing ain't right. I think what you doing ain't right, bro. I know you take care of your families. I know you pay your bills. Bro, you ain't no good. You should be out here influencing the community.
Touche.
Why I call 3 out of my 10 homies? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my issue with Dee-1 right now. Dee-1, I don't have no issue with you, but come on, let's be men. Yeah. Let's be men out here. And I'm saying, like, as men, let's let's stop being less than men.
You
know what I'm saying? Like as men, you should have picked up the phone. These brothers ain't never had a conversation with you. You could tell. And the brothers, first thing they say is, you busket head, this and that, this and that. Bro, you can't.
Take the joint off your head.
Yeah, bro.
Jim Jones talking about calling his cousin.
And, then you back on social media telling, yeah, bro, that's overlooked. That's little. But bro, why you as a representative of the youth, as far as music goes, and you as a middle school teacher, like what example are you making? True. This is a question I got, man. Like this is my thing. Who we representing? Hey, man, listen, there's certain things we should not do. Right? As let me ask you a question as a man, right? Based on everything we've seen and we watched, right? What would you have done different than that? And what do you feel like you would have done as far as that goes?
So I think that's a great question. I think that this topic is an age-old discussion, right? It's about, what are the influences of hip-hop? We all know about hip-hop, right? And we all know that there's different aspects of hip-hop that, some may deem toxic, some may deem influential, right? And I do believe that there's aspects of hip-hop that should be more promoted than they're not, right? I think there's more of what we would see as maybe toxic hip-hop that Dee-1 called out. But if, to your question, if I were Dee-1, I would have contacted them directly if I were to even do it. But to be honest, I feel like the snowball effect on this is so large. It's just like, what exactly is?
What was the divine purpose? Like, what was the actual purpose? Right.
What's the actual goal?
So check this out. Let's be realistic. Hip hop music is a voice for the streets.
Exactly.
Young people in the streets are gonna do street stuff.
Young and old.
It don't matter if young or old. If you in the streets, you're gonna do street stuff. You listen to Rick Ross music, it's not gonna make you less of a killer, a robber, or whatever you are, right? You listen to it, it's gonna maybe amp you. Now, I don't disagree that they should be more influential, but what did they do? That got them out of the situation they were in. Meek Mill's in Philly doing his thing. This was the goal to get him out of it. See, we got to be realistic. Hip hop music, and I don't disagree with Dee-1 saying, like, bro, what are you doing for your community? But don't minimize. I feel like don't minimize what they're doing on the face of music with what they're doing behind the scenes, right? I feel like a lot of times, right, the more influential you are. Look at Jay-Z, right? Jay-Z started one way. Now he's got more influence in the community. Certain things. 50 Cent. 50 Cent ain't living that life no more like that, but 50 Cent probably would live that life. And I'll take it from you, 50. I respect and love you, big dog. I don't want no beef. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. He does so much more with the movies and things. See what it is. But he's still on the mic. He's still rapping. He's touring. He's got all these people following him. I think what sometimes what it is this. If you testifying the gospel, you trying to get people influenced, sometimes you got to do it different. You got to draw the people in by what they understand. And then you got to pull them in a different direction. And I think a lot of times, even if we don't want to admit, I think Meek Mills and them do that. I think Jim Jones do that. I think Rick Ross and them do that, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen Jim Jones and things. It's about his family. He's taking care of those things. So, at the end of the day, and I think if you get with them, but if that's what you know, you can't expect me to be something totally different. Maybe it takes you to reach out to somebody that might be doing it and show them a different way. Maybe they know it. Maybe they don't know it. Maybe you could have came in love and peace. You know what I mean?
The demonstration that you gave of, me and the fellas, that to me was spot on because I felt that. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. I'm like, if I'm sitting on the receiving end of that, I'm like, yo, why are you calling me out?
Out of 10 people.
Brothers in public. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, you know what I'm saying? Or at least have the means to communicate with me. But instead you take it on a social platform. I don't know. It's hard for me to defend Dee-1 on this one. But there are aspects of it that I can appreciate that Dee-1 did. And there's a lot that I can be like, you could have done this a completely different way.
The other aspect is this. Dee-1's responding back to their negativity.
True.
Bro, my thing is this. If you playing love and peace, why are you responding to defend yourself? If they talk about your hair or you're this and that, you're Louisiana, like, bro, why are you defending it? You know what? There's personal things there. Hey, man, one thing I learned in life, bro, if it don't have nothing to do with you, if it ain't personal, if it ain't got to do with you, let it slide.
Let it fly, man.
If it don't apply, let it fly. Baby. That's as simple as my man put it right there. So I'm just say this, man. In my personal opinion, when it comes to Dee-1 with Rick Ross, Meek Mills, and Jim Jones, that was kind of weird. The 3 people he picked, like, bro, them 3 people.
What a 3 to pick.
And then he specialized, like he specifically said, I bought what 1,300 or 13,000 of your shoes. Right. He said reform. Come on, Dee-1.
That seemed personal right there.
That was your argument, bro. Yeah. This man, you know this man, what this man rap about. Right?
Yeah.
You know what this man rap about.
True.
And you telling me you bought his shoes, so now you felt like he was
some kind of
like
way.
A king? We need to stop putting pastors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dee-1, I love you. I love your music. But, bro, your approach should have got wisdom, big dog. Rick Ross, Jim Jones. I'll be honest with y'all, bro. Yeah. I did not expect y'all to respond to that.
I didn't either.
I was shocked.
I was very shocked because, like, both of their responses were like, dude, you're like some small time dude.
It was personal.
It was personal.
See, I felt, you know what I felt like? See, I felt like they did some Eminem joint. I felt like they want, like, Eminem's different because Eminem respond when people tell, I love what Eminem does. Yeah. Eminem's tactful.
Yeah.
He's tactful. See, y'all respond out of emotion. Man, y'all better grow up and stop being so emotional. And look, y'all, you're right. You make more money than me. Yeah. You got more than me. Yeah. But it still don't have to do with character or health, but like personality and who you are as a man, big dog. Yeah. Stop feeding people. If it ain't true,
let it fly.
If it ain't true, let it fly, baby.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to close on?
Hey, that's it, man. You know, much respect to Dee-1, much respect to Jim Jones, Rick Ross, and Meek Mill. Really, all the hip hop artists. Hip hop in and of itself is a conglomerate of so much, right?
Yeah.
And for us to try and pinpoint 1 or 2 artists when hip hop itself can use a refresh, I think is just doing a disservice to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I think Dee-1 maybe had good intentions. He just took the wrong path about doing it. Hopefully, this is a learning lesson for him. We'll see. I think that Jim Jones and Rick Ross, they probably had the most vicious response, but it'll blow over.
Yeah, I just think, I think Jim Jones wasn't too bad. I think Rick Ross was talking about his basket
head.
I get it. Come on, Rick Ross. If you a boss.
But then that's what Rick Ross is, though.
Yeah, he is that. He's that. I get it. Rick Ross.
He's a correction officer. I mean, come on, man.
He ain't gonna never let that down, huh? Hey, big dog, but I kind of close with this is like when you look at it as this, I see, looking at it like this, right? Growing up, I feel like when men combat verbally, right? It's like if you have an issue with a person, right? I'm not gonna argue with you. Like, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to go back and forth. I feel like that's what women do.
True.
And I feel like these men, they should call each other up. I guarantee they still ain't called each other up.
Yeah.
But y'all, they doing this for y'all.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe there was a conversation to create. And so this makes me question, why, Dee-1?
Yeah.
Why did you start this?
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Rick Ross, why'd you start it? He's like, Meek Mill responded, humbly, right?
Yeah, Meek Mill did respond humbly.
Hip hop has been the segue for so many of our cultural experiences, from clothes to models to perfumes, colognes. Yeah. It's been a segue for so much money, man.
Absolutely.
I feel like when I listen to music, the thing is this: their music isn't making me want to go do it. Now, if I'm already in that mindset, maybe so.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
But let's say they came to my school, if I was in high school, and they came to my school and talked, I'd be receptive.
Yeah.
And Rick Ross was like, look, man, music is music, but man, y'all go out here and get this, and that, show it.
Yeah.
I'm going to listen.
Yeah.
Because he's influential.
True.
See, a lot of times we not looking at the fact that his music create influence, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot,
NBA Youngboy.
You even got the old schools. You got Boosie. You got everybody
DMX.
out there. Yeah.
These people like Boosie. Look what Boosie was doing.
Yeah.
It's a matter of time, man. Let's be patient with each other, man.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out. As we close, let's be patient with each other. And if you got an issue, if you got problems with somebody, or you feel a certain way,
talk to them,
man. Talk to them. Bring it to their attention. Explain to them the issue, and if they don't receive it, then go from there.
Yeah.
But if you don't if you go on social media, man, that's not the tactful way.
Yeah.
Social media gonna eat that whole thing
up,
man.
You gotta tweet about it, man. Talk to somebody.
Man, talk to somebody.
Yes,
matter of fact, big dog, when we get off this, I need to talk to you, bro.
Hey, we can talk, man.
Nah, I want to talk. I'm gonna tweet it. I'm gonna tweet it, baby. All right, love y'all, man. Hey, before we close, what we need to do?
Hey, as always, make sure that y'all like, make sure you comment below, subscribe in the corner, make sure that y'all share this. Let's keep it going, man.